You know, the agenda of these people, of this West, to keep colonizing our continent and keep plunging our nations and our people into poverty and underdevelopment. You know, it is very real, and this is not a delusion or it's being paranoid or being hallucinative or whatever they want to talk about. This is real, and this is the reality that we're facing today on our continent. That's why we're taking it very seriously. We're not joking about it. You know, I just read a few minutes ago that more than 10 million tons of opioids were pumped into Nigeria. Can you imagine that? Drugs worth over 6.5 billion naira were pumped into the country, and that was just through one port, seaport. You can imagine how many ports that these guys will have penetrated to pass in the drugs, to traffic in the drugs. And I just talked about that like a few days ago. You see, so these things are real. They are things that we're facing on our continent on a daily basis. We're not just being, delusional, or we're just talking out of like no substance or no fact. These are things, these are realities. These are things that are happening on our continent on a daily basis. My people, these guys, they want to bring us down. They are our enemies. Imagine other African countries. You see, and that's even the one that they can see. You can be very sure that is just less than 10% of what they're doing. I mean, you can imagine how effective is even our borders. How effective is our border control and all these people that are working on the continent. You see, it's most likely because those ones they didn't get the orders from their masters. That's why they just let the cat out of the bag. Most we don't even know about most things that are going on the continent, because everything is secretive and concealed. You see, it's a game between these African politicians and their Western demons, you see, and their Western agents. And so they keep pumping in drugs to keep destroying our youths and turn them into thugs and touts and bandits. So they bring in drugs and guns. They give them drugs to destroy their brains, to make them, ineffective and easily controlled, and then they give them guns to go and be killing people.